Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And of course, one of the big questions that I get a lot, and I'm getting now, is the moving on to Windows 11 or waiting and jumping over it to Windows 12. And that's a question that's tough to answer because there's uncertainties as to exactly what all of this means. We know that there is a major change in Windows coming. We call it Windows 12 right now. Yet internally, since there's a new sense of direction, apparently there are maybe ideas thrown out that makes us wonder if the new big version, or what was called Hudson Valley, will actually be a separate new, completely new Windows. Or could it be a major update to Windows 11? And this is where we don't know. So these two ideas are out there right now. We'll know in the next few months. And that is when we start really hearing a lot more about it. It technically would be finished in June from what we know. Manufacturers would get it this summer to test out on their machines, which means for those asking me about when would Windows 12 or whatever that is, new machines come out with, that would not be before probably the holiday season of 2024. So next December, November, December, probably that's when we would see these new machines. And once again, will they be Windows 12 or whatever Windows name? Because we call it 12. It could be still a new version of Windows. It could have a different name. Maybe they're not using the number. And once again, it could be, Windows 11 second edition. It's all out there right now. But definitely would be a major change and a shift to a operating system that apparently will be really focused on AI. And we've seen some images, some pictures of screenshots from different presentations where Microsoft employees are probably using what we call Windows 12 right now. And we see that there's a major change in how it works. And we see that there's a floating taskbar. Things are all floating around, and that even the taskbar and some of the icons would be at the top. There'd be really a shuffle of what it looks like. Again, they also say AI within the OS. That's going to be interesting to see exactly what it does. But for now, should you jump or not, is a good question. If you have a perfectly good Windows 10 computer, one thing for sure is that you could keep it at Windows 10. It works fine. And if you're not that big of a fan of either Windows 11, the way it looks, feels, and works, or simply you're, just fine with what you have, wait it out. I would probably say wait it out, and we'll see what comes and what is exactly the next version of Windows that we know coming this year. For the rest, we'll see. It's always been like that. If it is a new version of Windows, I think every version, there's always a version that people jump over. It's always happened. So, we've had Windows Millennium. People went from 98 to XP directly. We've seen it with Vista. People went from XP to Windows 7 directly. A lot of people moved from Windows 7 directly to Windows 10, jumping over Windows 8. And possibly Windows 10 is the operating system people are going to use to jump over Windows 11 and get the next Hudson Valley upgrade. But all of that, we'll see what is happening as the months go by. I think 2024 is an exciting year, and let's hope for the best. And that's something interesting. But I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what Microsoft comes up with this year. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.